on NewsX. It's long been said that there are two Delhis in Delhi.
Well, absolutely, one for the VIPs and one for you and me. This was evident yesterday when we showed you a contrast of two cities. One, the Latian zone, which was fumigated extensively to relieve netas of their paranoia of dengue fever, while the rest of the city living near dumps of dengue breeding had to wait for a chance to receive a fraction of that protection, and that too after paying hafta.
The response we got from you, our viewers, was stupendous. Angry calls from every corner of the city exposing the authorities for their false assurances of the safety and you and their loved ones.
Together we can change it. Send us pictures of mosquitoes breeding near you, unchecked, your localities unfogged. And together we will try our best to ensure that your voices reach the ears which have so far been deaf to a city's cries.
Your life is cheap. Your life is expendable. Your life can be sacrificed.
Well, this is, what you can see on the wall of Aman's house. This clearly shows, the record of fogging that MCD does in Delhi's colony, in Delhi's residential area. This clearly shows that how the fogging has been done on 16th of May 2015, then 14th July 2015, and then 4th of September 2015. But of course, if we'll that's what, in fact, the record is showing. But of course, as far as the people, the resident of this area are concerned, they are telling us that fogging has happened only when there had been a lot of hue and cry. And in fact, they've been saying that these are all manipulated dates because fogging had taken place only once in this particular area. And in fact, at times, people who come for fogging do demand money. They say that you pay us, then only we are going to fog inside your houses. आपको कराना है फॉगिंग तो पैसे मांगते हैं?
हाँ, पैसे मांगते हैं।
कितने पैसे मांगते हैं?
2000 या 1000 रुपए दो, फिर घर में करने के लिए बोलते हैं।
तो इधर आइए, आप ये डेट्स यहाँ पर डली हुई हैं, आपने भी देखा होगा। ये 16 मई का डेट है, 14 जुलाई का डेट है, 4 सितंबर
डाल जाते हैं, कुछ नहीं होता है, सब झूठ बोलते हैं।
इन दिनों में फॉगिंग
नहीं हुई
और आप कह रही है घर में जाने के लिए पैसा मांगते हैं।
हाँ,
ये बताइए कि ये जो है डेट्स जो है ये गलत डाली है फिर क्यों?
सारी गलत है जी। कल हुई शाम को।
आपको लगता है खाना पूर्ति करके
चला गया वो, नेक करके और भागते गया, चला गया वो।
बताइए, कुछ लोग बोल रहे थे कि घर में अगर आपको करवाना है धुआं तो पैसे मांगते हैं, क्या आप
पैसे लेते हैं?
Nothing underlines this more definitively than the contrast on your screens. While our VIP netas get the best of facilities, including prompt and regular fumigation, you are left to fend for yourselves, literally. But while you pay hafta to ensure the protection of your loved ones, your netas get shielded from the dengue phobia. Exclusive visuals of the VIP offices in the North Block being fumigated, a distant dream for people like you and me.
Just as the city deals with an unprecedented public health crisis, it seems that the netas have woken up. But in the true fashion of charity begins at home, the fumigation process in the New Delhi area at least has begun from the seat of power in the North Block.
It's often been said that there are two Delhis, one for the Aam Aadmi and one for the VIP. What you see on your screens could perhaps be the most telling example of the netagiri that makes your own life seem cheap. With Nikunj Garg and Vijay Lakshmi in Delhi, Bureau Report, NewsX.
All right, on this issue that concerns you and me, we're opening up our telephone lines. The questions we're asking is your area dengue and risk-free? Do call us right now. Numbers flashing on your screens, 012-436-9420, and engage with us here on NewsX. We already have our viewers calling in. Kailash joining us from Mumbai, Vijay from Delhi. Vijay, kindly hold the line. Kailash, morning. Tell us, what's the update in your locality?
Yeah, good morning, Akshay. It's a very scary thought watching the screenshots on your, the clippings on your channel, what's happening in Delhi.
Right.
It's very dangerous, it's very scary, getting goosebumps. We are getting goosebumps. And in fact, Mumbai and everybody should be very, very careful. October, September, October, November, these are the months when the dengue is very high. And especially the virus, that particular bacteria. But most important, Akshay, you know what?
Yes.
This 4-5 months, what was the government doing, sir?
Right.
The chief minister was busy doing movie reviews. Was there on the posters of the Delhi University polls.
Okay.
The candidates was replaced by posters. He was busy with PR polls and whatnot. Spent 526 crores ad. What was he doing? And no one asked him any straight question.
Right.
He is culpable for this. 5 months. Dengue doesn't happen in one day. And the MCD workers, he didn't pay for 5 months.
It's very evident, Kailash, that adequate measures were not being taken. Thus, we have landed in this soup. But appreciate you calling us this morning. Thanks very much.
Well, Vijay now calling in from Delhi. Vijay, go ahead.
What I want to say is that rather than I would be very skeptical in blaming the government in all totality. The responsibility starts with the citizens themselves first. I stay in an area where relatively it is better neat and clean.
Okay.
But what I want to say in Delhi, I'm a resident of Delhi. Dengue fever or the dengue epidemic, whatever you want to say, is an annual feature. Every year we are facing this. That means if you are hitting the same stone twice, it is not a mistake, it is a crime. So it has to be a total responsibility of citizens, government, and the medical fraternity. And all the three areas are failing. We cannot hold responsibility of the government alone. I have to do my bit, then ask the government to do it. Last but not the least, I have to hold my legislature or my member of parliament accountable to look after these things.
All right, Vijay, thanks very much for calling in. Interesting perspective. They're saying that the people also are equally responsible about their surroundings. Thanks very much for calling in. Alok joining us from Delhi. Go ahead, Alok. Morning.
Hello, good morning. Hi, good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Alok. Go ahead, make your point, sir.
I just want to, you just mentioned charity begins at home. That goes not only for the government, but for the people of Delhi itself.
Right.
I just want to ask, how many people have gone to the MCD office and demanded that their house be sprayed? You see, you can't expect and blame the government for everything.
Okay.
I'm not from any political party. I'm a simple human being living in Delhi. But the thing is, you have to exercise your rights.
Okay.
There may be a few people who don't do what is required from them. But have you made your effort?
Okay.
I think all these people that you show on TV, 90% of them have not done the effort. I would suggest very strongly.
Okay, you're saying we have to share responsibility. After all, this is our society. Thanks very much for calling in, Alok.
Well, now we have Kumar joining us from Mumbai, also Amit from Pune. Amit, stay on with us. Kumar, go ahead. What is your view?
Sir, the problem is that I don't blame Kejriwal at all. Because I blame these local people who have voted for them. It is their mistake. How come they believed him and voted for him? When they knew he was a fake. He is campaigning on, capitalizing on Anna Hazare's policy, principles, but he is making a fool of people.
Right, we're going to leave it at that, Kumar. Thanks very much for calling in. Amit from Pune, Jasneet from Delhi. Jasneet, just hold the line. We'll come back to you in a couple of seconds. Amit, please go ahead.
What the measures, what the government is doing, the Delhi government, asking people to wear full sleeve shirts,
yes,
and then trying to take over the private hospital. That is going to be counterproductive. As it is, the government hospitals are in mess. 3 patients on one bed and
yes,
patients all over the floor. And Kejriwal is saying that you want to take over the management of private hospitals. What sort of measures they are taking? This is, and special assembly session. These are all dramatics, all this semantics and stupid things,
Okay.
I'm sorry to say. They don't know what they're talking about. They're inexperienced people. They're the street fighters. They create anarchy everywhere. They don't know what governance is, how to serve the people. They don't know. They're just doing semantics and doing film movies and everything. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm sorry to say, we feel pity,
Yes.
we pity the Delhi Act, They got these people and they have to suffer for 5 years
Absolutely.
now.
Many thanks, Amit, for calling in. We'll have to leave it there. We have to go to our next caller now. Jasneet from Delhi calling in. Jasneet, go ahead.
See, it's not just dengue. In everything, the apathy is the same. These people who get elected by hook or by crook, as they are going to do in the Bihar polls, they are only, वो कहते हैं हाथ जोड़ के public से वोट मांगते हैं. Their only aim is to somehow fool the people and rape the public for the next 5 years. That's all. It's such a hopeless case.
All right, just need to believe it at that. Of course, the anger quite palpable in your voice. Thanks very much for calling in. Like we're hearing in from most of the people, they are quite shocked towards the priorities of the government today, seeking answers of why is it that it's not a priority. Some also calling in and saying that the onus lies on the public as well, who should demand the basic necessities of the elected representatives. Just telling our viewers once again who are watching us right now, you can engage with us. Call us on the numbers flashing on your screens, 01204366942. The question we're asking you is your area dengue free? Has the government not secured you just as yet? Because what we are showing you on your screens are 2 different Delhis. One's the Lachin Delhi, which is being fumigated. You can see how the screens on the left hand side, that's the Lachin Delhi. In the middle, we have the visuals of what's really happening across hospitals all over the Delhi NCR region. They are flooded with the common public who don't even have a single bed to be accommodated on. There are 3 or 4 people on single beds. That's the situation really where hospitals of Delhi are concerned. If you'd like to share your thoughts with us of the areas around you, if enough is being done to prevent dengue from spreading in your area or not being done, do call us and share your point of view.
Well, absolutely. Is your area dengue free? Has the government not secured you or not done enough? That's the big question we're asking. And of course, our phone lines are open. Remember, it's being said that there are 2 Delhis in this whole regard, with those 2 visuals clearly coming out, as Akshay was saying earlier, with one area, the Lutyens Delhi zone, being fumigated, and the other having, of course, hordes of people with absolutely no attention being paid to them. Apathy clearly at its peak there in Delhi. Vijaya calling in now from Mumbai. Vijaya, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Vijaya, we can hear you.
In Delhi, there were a lot of garbages. Last time they had a strike and all. So much garbage was there. This only created the dengue in that place. Because of the people and because of the government in New Delhi. I'm sorry to tell this. Please ask them to improve that. The place must be improved, then automatically the things will be okay there little by little. Though it won't be suddenly, it won't be cleared off.
All right, Vijaya, thanks very much for calling in and expressing and sharing your views with us here on NewsX this morning. We're requesting you to join our campaign, asking you this question: is your area dengue free, and has the government not secured you? Is the question we're putting out. What do you feel about what you're watching on your screen? So the VVIPs are completely secured. The visuals of fogging taking place at the North Block last evening, whereas across Delhi the hospitals are flooding with people where they're not being accommodated.
Well, this of course remains a top focus right here on NewsX.